Hey, this is Louis D. Fresh bringing it to you on a Wednesday. As you can see, I'm here at the neighborhood fish farm. I keep calling it the neighborhood fish farm. And with the handy dandy hat that they gave me, I wanted to shoot a little YouTube video. And I think it would be better, instead of showing you stuff online and blah blah blah, that I show you what it's really like. What we're talking about is aquarium substrate. Aquarium substrate, big fancy word for the stuff that's on the bottom of your tank. If you've noticed, my fish tanks, they really don't have anything. They call bare bottoms, and when I stop and I go out into the major tanks, you will see that the tanks here are also bare bottom. But over here at the fish farm, they sell different type of substrate, which I wanted to share with you. But before I do, the stuff, if you go to a local store, like a Petco or PetSmart, Petland Discount, like up north, they will sell a lot of gravel. Let me just show you a second, hold on. The word is gravel. See the word gravel there? And you'll see that this is a type of gravel. You'll see this almost like little pebbles. And you'll see here, as it says here, premium aquarium gravel. This is a type that they sell, but I wanted to share with you that you notice here, it looks very natural looking. And if I were to get gravel, these are the kind I would get, that are very natural looking. Again, as I was trying to say, the substrate or the gravel that is sold in places like a Petco or PetSmart, they usually like to have colors, like a blue, a red, multicolored, like those glowfish that you'll see. They're literally called glowfish. They're trademarked glow, G-L-O fish. They'll have different gravel just specifically for those type of fish, so that the colors will pop. But in this case, I wanted to show you something a little different, and I wanted to come here to the fish farm to show you. So as I was showing you, this is one type of gravel that is sold. Simple colors, very lake-like, because remember, most of this, at least here in the United States, it's landlocked, and this would be gravel, and it's usually about a pound or two per gallon is what you would get. Now that I stood up, I wanted to share with you also that, I do planted aquariums. Most people, what they do with planted aquariums, is I try to adjust my fish farm hat here, is that they will use something called Eco-Complete, which is sort of like a soil substrate, which will help your plants grow. And so I wanted to show you what that was like. Again, we're talking about aquarium substrate in this YouTube video. And again, the main thing people use is gravel, almost like pebbly type of thing, different colors, again, river, lake color. And here it is. I pulled out both of these. This is the complete planted aquarium substrate, and you see here it's called Eco-Complete for the planted aquarium. And this is the substrate that is used. As I try to flip it over, you'll see here it almost has even has a little liquidy in there. This is used for the planted aquarium. And similarly, they have this, the Eco-Planted aquarium substrate, which is also used for the planted aquarium. And you'll see there, it says it's there for biological, no artificial anything, no rinsing needed, and made in the USA. So there you go. So again, I appreciate the neighborhood fish farm letting me use their little area here and kind of talking about substrate. Remember the usual substrate that people use, the colored pebbles, the blue, the red. We showed you the natural colored ones, the light brownish ones, and I showed you the Eco-Complete for an Eco-Planted for your planted tank. That can also be used, again, usually about a pound per gallon, but also some people like to use for different animals, for different fish that kind of like to dig, they like to burrow, such as a crayfish or what have you. They like to use sand. And over here we have a premium aquarium sand by the Stony River. And you'll notice here what's kind of interesting, that this is sand, but it is colored sand. So again, they tend to be catering, I get it, to people who like different colors in their aquarium. An aquarium sand is a different other type of substrate that you can use. The other thing that I wanted to show you before I just show you a bare bottom tank is, as you can see, Wimbledon behind me. I want to show you that I know that hopefully John, the guy who's doing the aquariums for me, he is looking to get some stones, some heavier stones for my turtles, so the turtles won't knock things over and crack the tank. So some people like to use for substrate larger stones. So let me show you. I don't know for certain, but these are sort of like these river stones that I'm talking about that people will use, and I think I will be using for my turtles that John is doing for my tanks. But I want to mention also other type of gravel that you see here that you can shovel out yourself. Notice it's per pound. Another more type of gravelly type of things that you can use for your substrate. And you will even see here shinier rocks. People use these for their beta fish, so colors can pop out a little bit more. And then you will see here the larger stones, again using it as substrate for their aquarium. And I really do. Oh, check out these colored ones right here, $3 per pound. These are more colorful. Again, people use these for their beta fish. So these are different examples of what you can use for your, using some more substrate for your fish tank. But again, do your research before you actually say, I'm going to buy this or buy that, because some of the gravels that scratch my nose will affect your pH or your ammonia or nitrates. If you look back on my YouTube channel, you will see what I'm talking about. That is really vital, and you can't just put things to put in there. So be careful, take a look, and see what aquarium substrate you can use. And the last thing I'm going to show you in my substrate YouTube video is, this is a display tank that they have here. You see display only. You see the beautiful fish here, and you will notice they have this driftwood, which I'll eventually talk about someday, but not today. But you'll notice that it's a bare bottom. I'm a big fan of bare bottom. I don't like all that gravel, even though I think I am going to have gravel in my new tank. I like the bare bottom. I like the extra space, and I just like it because I think the filter can work a little bit better and get some of the poop and extra food out. So that is a bare bottom aquarium. And that's all I got. And I hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to try to shoot another video for my for another YouTube video where we start talking about, you have to find out. This is Louis D. Fresh. Make it a great day.